Hello boxing fans, unfortunately right now I'm not talking boxing. Right now I am talking about dickheads, okay? So if you don't like that, turn off. If you like that, keep listening, okay? Point being, most recently I've been getting a few haters every now and again, and the first thing I've got to say is, if you don't like what I'm saying, yeah, just don't listen to it, you know what I mean, just turn off. If you feel like you have to send me a message, send me some feedback, tell me what you didn't like and how I can fix it. If you're just going to be a dick, okay, and you're going to send me some hate mail and you're going to tell me you're going to kick me to death, or that you're going to actually send me a message of where to meet you and then beat me to death, yeah, don't be stupid enough to give me your name, yeah, don't give me your email, and then don't expect me to find you on Facebook or any of the other networking sites, yeah? And then don't be sad with the consequences that come afterwards, yeah? Now I'm going to go through some of the consequences and different scenarios that could happen if you are stupid, okay? Now the first thing is, I could be seriously tapped because you do not know who is on the other side of that computer. You understand? It's true. All you know about me is I like to go to the gym a lot. I'm no stranger to different fighting techniques, yeah? And I like to take steroids every now and again. You know, I'm no stranger to that. So I could be seriously tapped. I could have a mental problem. I could be like an angry person. Or I could be like a real nice person, and none of that will really matter. But for the sake of this scenario, I'm going to be, yeah, seriously tapped. Now you've given me your name, yeah? You've told me you want to meet up so you can beat me to death. And I've got your email because, you know, unfortunately for you, YouTube are supposed to give your email to people if you make a complaint and say that you're going to have the police investigate. Even if they don't, they've got to give you the email address. It's true, unfortunately, right? So let's just point this out. I've got your name and I've just searched it on Facebook, yeah? Now, don't be angry if on Facebook you've got a lot of things that you don't want someone who doesn't like you to know, like where you live, yeah? Who's in your family. So if you've got a son, yeah, and I turn up at his school after you've just sent me death threats, yeah, and I stab him in the throat with a soldering iron, you can't really blame anyone but yourself, and also that person you antagonised, you understand? But even then, it's all because of you, because you antagonised him. You understand? Now, on the second scenario, let's say that I decided, yeah, I'm going to meet up with you and beat you up, yeah? What happens if I thought, you know, this guy's quite a bit bigger than me, so I'm going to take an insurance job, yeah? I'm going to turn up with a knife, and I stabbed you and left you. Now, unfortunately, the likelihood is I would get caught and end up going down. But you'll be dead, so I wouldn't really care. You understand? My job's done, even if I've had to go down for it. So no one's really got any better. You know, you're dead, everyone cried boo-hoo. Probably, let's be honest, mate, no one's going to miss anyone who's sending, you know, hate mail over the internet, yeah? And I'm in jail. Okay, job done. Live to fight another day, maybe, yeah? Who knows, right? Next thing, yeah? Next scenario. Maybe, because you're stupid enough to send me your name, I search your Facebook, take your Facebook, yeah? I've got your email address because, you know, I can also get it off your Facebook, yeah? And I also search for what laws you've just broke. You understand? Maybe I'm the smart man and not the tapped man, okay? So I've got your email address, yeah? I've got your Facebook, so I know who you are, where you work, you know, where you live, yeah? And I pass all of this as well as a screenshot of the evidence to the police. Do you think they'll like that? Now, let's say, I don't know, you've got a job and they wouldn't really like that kind of publicity. You understand? You've just probably lost your job. Not only that, you're going to end up going down because a lot of these laws, they've got some kind of like, you know, consequence to the action where, you know, they try and stop people from doing it. Like they give away like big fines and, you know, sometimes, you know, jail terms. Some of them really do. I've checked it out, right? Now, you've just had your life ruined because of a message you made stupidly. You understand? So think about these consequences before you do it. Now, for the purpose of this video, I will tell you what the end result was. I didn't meet up with this person and stab him, or stab his kids, or his wife, or whatever. No, I didn't, because I'm not tapped, actually. I'm just a nice person. What I actually did was, I took his Facebook, took his address, took his email, took his name, took everything like that, screenshot of the evidence, and I sent him a message. I sent him a beautiful message. I worded it real nicely. My English teacher, she would have been absolutely over the moon. Wait, I've got to get a phone call. Anyway, I sent it to the guy, right, and it said, "Thank you, pal. You've made my job so much easier." I've got to say, I did inform him of the laws he broke, and I did inform him of the evidence I had, and I informed him I was going to send it to the police. I thought, what have I got to lose? And he's got everything to lose. So I thought it was a good idea. Within minutes, and I mean 2 minutes maximum, he had sent me another message back, and this one was priceless, really priceless. This one was, "I'm so sorry, pal. I'm such a dick. Can we please keep the police out of this?" And I've got it on the Facebook thing. Sorry, not on Facebook, on the YouTube thing, and it was brilliant. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, before you send me these messages, of the consequences that you will have to incur afterwards. And on another note, I hope that you come back to listen to some of my predictions every now and again. And a message to the kids, just briefly, sometimes it is better to be the smart man than the tapped man.